Hey guys, I'm Brew, and thanks so much for joining me. Today we are playing Teleforum, where we're uncovering a mystery. The game is found on itch.io, and as always, the link will be in the description. Juliana. Okay, this is the right building. Hey, you got that camera on? Let me remove the lens cover. There. Right, it's best to have as much material as possible. We want the 6th floor. Can you get the button? Well, okay. What is it? You look like you've something to say. Point and click style. It's pretty neat. Don't you think it's wrong to bother a widow? I was just thinking about what happened. What happened? It was bizarre. You didn't see it, did you? They just told me how it happened. What he used to, you know. You're lucky I wish I hadn't seen it. You heard it right. He gave the Celso a VHS tape? The VT operator. Right. Celso was supposed to broadcast the tape, but he couldn't. Technical issues. Then bam, it happened. Oh, we're here. Come on. So I believe this is investigating a suicide, perhaps? A tape recorded that we don't have access to? Going to apartment 608. Easy to remember. I see 4 on that side. Assuming they scale up to light side. The doors are trash bags. There we go. I think it's that apartment just ahead. Here we are. Let's get ready, shall we? You can film her getting the door and all that. So should I knock on the door, ring the bell? What'll look better on video? I guess we'll knock. I wonder if she's up to talking to strangers right now. If she isn't, she will be now. Let me try again. Is she even home? Ferreira called her last night after it happened. I doubt she's left the house since yesterday. All right, 3rd time's the charm. Adriana, what do you want? Hi, Mrs. Martins. We're from Channel 8. We came to give you our condolences. Do you really need a video camera for that? We're making a special program about Walter. A homage. A kind of retrospective, you see. He worked at the station for so long. So I wanted to talk to you about him, about what happened. Right. Fine, come in. Might be good to talk about it. Not a huge fan how she peers from the door. Quick thinker, huh? You gotta be quick on your feet if you want to last on this job. Come on before she changes her mind. Oh my God. Thank you again for welcoming us, Mrs. Martins. Silver hair will film our conversation, okay? Will he now? I'll have to think about that. What? Would you like to drink anything? Tea, coffee? Oh, I never refuse a cup of coffee. I would. I'll go make some. She pulled a fast one on you, huh? Get that, let's snoop around while we have the chance. Make sure to get anything that catches your eye on camera. We're surrounded by material here. Look at these certificates. Journalism degrees from UFRGS, specialization in communication. Walter was well educated. I think Mrs. Martin's is just the same. What a waste. Oh, it would be a shame if we only had shots of the same wall. So look around the whole room here, okay? Oh, okay. A puppy dog. Good one. We need a nice shot of gunpowder. Walter even carried the dog's picture in his wallet. He showed it around as if it were a photo of his son. That's how I am with my dog. This plant is begging for water. Guess it's been neglected in the last few days considering all that's happened. I remember Walter brought this raincoat to cover a story, some lake where it rains a lot or something. Right, the image got stuck in my head because he just vanished inside the thing. I remember he got cheated out of some 500 Querzos for an oversized coat. He looked ridiculous in it. He paid so much for the damn coat, he just had to wear it. Poor guy. Hey, I can hear her putting water in the filter. She'll be back soon. Check it all you can now. There we go. You can't see it on my screen, but my cursor disappeared there for a minute. You knew Walter better than I. He read a lot? Read most of the newspapers every day. I guess these books belong to Mrs. Martin's. There's a painting here. I think Mrs. Martin's painted this. Look at this photo. Some scenery? Not a very appealing scenery. Plus, it's out of focus. This photo has a story behind it. I can feel it. I might ask her about it during the interview. A daily trophy. Alright, Walter got one for the article he wrote back in the 70s. Station's owner thought this would make us stand out more, but it didn't happen. Local stations have zero chances against the big ones. I think they even had a lobby going on to hush this up. Coffee's almost done. Will you have one? No, I'm fine. Feel free to have one if you change your mind. So, did you think it over? Yeah, I don't think I would accept coffee from her. She's kind of creeping me out a little bit. I did. Let's get this done with. Great, we'll begin shortly. Let's shoot the interview on that chair, Silva. Ready? No, but it doesn't matter. Okay, let's go in 3, 2, 1. We're here with Mrs. Adriana Martins, wife of Walter Martins, our dear colleague who left us so abruptly. She agreed to give us an interview during these most trying of times. The house itself really tells a story about how you two lived. And we'll go with gunpowder. What's been getting you through these difficult times? Gunpowder here helped me more than anything else. The dog. Of course, he's been quite sad. He knows something's amiss. He misses Walter. At least taking care of him has taken my mind off things. Go with the books, I guess? Walter read many newspapers too, didn't he? It was a habit of his. He had to be well prepared for his show. He liked to be up to speed with current events. And he complained about the younger journalists, said they weren't thorough. Yeah, I know that quite well. Certificates and degrees. You two are quite well educated, aren't you? You can say so. I studied quite a bit. History, theater. Theater. I met Walter at an eloquence workshop. I used to help him out. Can you believe he had a speech impediment? Bad dictation. Nobody notices it today. It's articulated speech. That was my gift. Blurred photo on the shelf. You have a rather peculiar picture in your living room. That was the first picture I took with the two of us. I put the camera on a tripod and set it all up to take our picture. Then, well, a slapwing showed up out of nowhere. I think we were too close to its nest. Bird got furious and attacked the camera right when it took the picture. Then it attacked us. That was the result. A portrait neither of us appear in, from yours truly, the great photographer. He found it so funny, we had it framed. I used to find it funny too. Look, I'm sorry, I don't think I can keep going. Of course, Mrs. Martins. We have enough material already. He was so different, so nervous, I never expected him to. No one expected that, Mrs. Martins. I still can't even imagine Walter handling a gun. Gun? What gun? Walter never had a gun. The gun, the one he used during the show's broadcast. He did not use a gun. I know it was horrible, but I saw it when he pulled the trigger. That's what Ferreira told you back at the station, right? Am I, whose dialogue? Am I the cameraman's dialogue? I don't remember what I wasn't told anything, personally. I'm a little confused on the dialogue options here. He's told he hung himself. What? How can that be? My God, I knew it. Ever since he got that damn tape. The tape he tried to broadcast? Celso examined the tape back at the station. I think the film was burned, something like that. That wasn't the tape, not the original one. That was a copy. Seriously? Do you still have the original one? Yes, here. I don't know what he saw on this thing, and I don't know where he got it from. Walter made me swear to never watch it. He only watched it when I wasn't home, or in the small hours of the morning. You want to watch it, don't you, for your show? I don't think that's a good idea, but I'm too tired to try and change your mind. I'm going outside to have a smoke. I don't even want to hear this thing. Interesting. This is it. We have quite the story here. You look like you've seen a ghost. You'll stay, right? Yeah, I just gotta see what the hell's going on here. I knew I made the right decision in bringing you with me. Okay, this is how we'll do it. You film me as I watch the thing. We'll have more takes that way. We can insert the tape's content into the video during editing. Right, let's make some room here. Alright, let's begin. Let's get my first impressions on the film. We can fix it all on editing later. Then I'll press play. It's starting. What is this place? I don't recognize this building. These symbols. I can almost... Do they mean anything to you? I feel like I can almost understand them. But at the same time, I can't. Feels like they get entangled inside your brain. Oh, it changed. Good. So we did go inside the building. What is this place? Looks like a prison. Inside the cells. Are those people? He's just walking by everything. What sort of building is this? It's way too long. Look, there's someone up ahead. That guy, he looks. Did you get that? I'll turn up the volume. Someone named Oscar? I can't hear anything about an Oscar. Can't understand a damn thing. Let me turn up the volume one more time. I'm not a fan of how far we're zoomed in here. Are you okay? Community TV. Okay, we're in the right building. Is the camera on? Let me remove the lens cover. Okay, hurry up. She looks more disheveled in her picture, right? That's not just me. Let me get the button. 6th floor apartment 608. You look like you've seen a ghost. You look different today. I changed my makeup. I saw the deja vu option and there was another one earlier. Let's get to 608 already. Head towards the window. Continue towards the window. What are you doing? How about you stop wasting our time? Can you do that, What's wrong with you? I think Walter's death got to me. I'm sorry. It's okay, we're all shocked. Yeah. Let's head to 608 then. There's the apartment. Finally. I'll do the talking. Good evening. We're from Channel 8. We came to talk to you about what happened. You don't mind if we record this, right? Hey. You want to talk about Walter, right? The recent events? Everything's stuck in your throat, isn't it? Come in, it might be good to speak to someone. Hey, aren't you coming off a little too strong? No, we need to investigate this. Got our whole life to mourn. Come on, get in. We're about to begin. Do you have anything, tea, coffee? No thanks. Well, I'll go make something anyway. No, let's just... God damn it. We'll have to wait for her. I'll have a look around here. Yeah, whatever. Hey, Gunpowder. He seems a little nervous, uneasy. Or is he afraid? Yeah, I think my counterpart here is coming off a little strong. Teleforum. It's the name of the game. Something about this TV set gives me the creeps. All these certificates, Walter wasn't a complete dumbass, unlike some people back at the studio. Right. But I don't recognize any of these institutions. Oh, so we're getting some changes. Look, a daily trophy. Maybe we'll get one too. Thought they stopped handing out this award. Fine, we create a new award then. Hey. There's a weird thing hanging above the front door. Look. Go there and take it off. What? You heard me. You can reach up there if you jump, right? So take it down. It's getting on my nerves. What the hell? My mom had one just like it at home. Looking at this thing reminds me of her. I don't want to remember her. So can you take that down? I'm not doing that. I don't know. Except that she was asking me to remove a smoke detector. I'm like, I don't know about that. No, I'm not doing that. You always talk back like that. It's just a little favor. Come on. We'll put it back up later. I'm not messing up the poor woman's home. Fine. Looks like it's going to rain after all. Funny. We had a clear sky the whole day. There. Let's get to the point. Walter took a tape to the studio, but it wasn't the original one, was it? The original is here with you. How do you know that? We examined the one he had with him. I want to see the original. Well, yes, I have it here. You know where you found this tape? Is this why you came here? Had I known, I wouldn't have opened the door. Here, take it. I don't want to see this thing. I'll go have a smoke outside. Tell me when you're done. Hey, she's a widow. What's gotten into you? I don't have time for this. But, fine, you're right. This whole thing is making me antsy. You know what? Why don't you go check up on her? Even better, interview her. You always wanted to do that, right? Here's your chance. See if she's up to answering some questions about the origin of this tape. Ah, there she is. Deep breaths. What's the smell? It's not the cigarette. No focus if I do a good job. I can help Mrs. Martins feel a little better. That's what I want to believe, at least. Mrs. Martins. What is it? Are you done? Not yet. Juliana's watching the tape. Meanwhile, I wanted to ask you some questions. For your program. Shouldn't the girl be asking the questions? Yes, but she's busy with the tape. Of course, always the tape. Fine, let's do this interview of yours. You'd better think very carefully about these questions of yours. My head's about to burst. How are you doing? Terrible. I haven't slept since, you know. Maybe I should have seen it coming. The atmosphere at home changed ever since that tape showed up. I would watch it many times a day, locked up in the room. He'd say he'd almost get it. Never showed me anything. He never showed it to me. Do you know where the tape came from? No, we need to investigate this. I think he got it at home, but I didn't see who delivered it. Walter collected movies, hard to find film, recordings. I thought it was just another one. Just thinking about that girl alone in my living room, watching this thing, makes my skin crawl. Say, why is she so interested in that tape? Because it's an important piece of this case. Yes. I could see the greed on your colleague's eyes when she asked for the tape. To be honest, I thought you'd ask questions about Walter. He was your coworker, no? That was the plan. Was it really? Do you think that colleague of yours is acting a little strange? I could swear I've seen her before. To be honest, I have a feeling I've seen you before as well. Maybe I've seen her at the studio, I'm not sure. I don't think so. I haven't been working there for long. Maybe that's why you don't seem to be like her. Not yet, anyway. Me? Yes, why are you in this anyway? Can we conclude the interview first? No, we can't. You came here. I didn't call anybody. I have the right to ask my questions. That's a fair point. You know, I get it. I get the idea of moving up the ladder, the allure of a sensationalist piece of news. You can see it too, can't you? Nothing good came from this tape, from this whole thing. That's precisely why we need to investigate. We really need to. Is it really the search for the truth that's motivating the story you're working on? Or is it something else? And if it is something else, then it wouldn't be right. Not sure right is the concept we're looking for. What I do know is that you two being here makes me apprehensive. I don't want to ignore this feeling. To be honest, I've been questioning how things have been progressing. Well, I don't want this story to be broadcast. I'm telling you quite plainly. Drop the camera. You serious? You can tell them the crazy old lady clawed at you. I don't care. Here. A little push out the window. Ugh. Do we throw it? Do we get rid of it? I can't do that. I don't give a damn if you can't. Just drop it. Deny her influence? You won't do it, will you? That's fine. Look, I've got a splitting headache. Go check if she's done, then leave, please. I want my living room back. Thank you for the interview, Mrs. Martins. I think we're beginning again here. T124. I need to reach the apartment. The apartment. Which apartment? 608. Yes, that was it. I had someone else with me. Jewel. Oh man, was it 1N or 2? I think it was 2. That's right. Pitch. That tape. What I saw in it. I watched an unrecorded nightmare. If it was not recorded, can I ever awake from it? The apartment, she stayed there. Better to record everything. Everything can be used. This sound, do I really want to follow it? Yes, I need to go on. What is this door? Is this where she was? The door won't budge. There's a grate. I need to see what's in there. I think that was Juliana. Where's she going? Wherever it is, I don't want to go there. No way. I don't want to be here. I have to leave. Weird smell here. Where did I smell this before? Window. Cameraman. Keep going. Oh, gunpowder. Gunpowder, what happened here? Why is the dog here? Where's your owner? Hey, Gunpowder, where's your owner? Am I imagining things, or is the dog avoiding the apartment? Oh, now, not now, come on. Gunpowder. Come back here. What's gotten into him? He just dashed down the hall. Looks like he was lying on top of some note. Inspect the note. I've had it and did what I shouldn't. Now I have an unending nightmare in my brain. In an endless loop with no chance of escape. What scares me the most? It's not much worse than the life I left behind. If anyone reads this, don't leave Gunpowder alone. She also... these letters are giving me vertigo. Wait, the dog. Where did he go to? Gunpowder, I'm going inside. Going, I need to. Going inside, really? Really? I will. I just noticed it now. And it's awful. Say it out loud. The camera carries me, not the other way around. I can't even tell when this started. Perhaps a long time ago. Maybe when I submitted my application. Gunpowder? I'm going in. Oh boy, do I hate these angles when we're up nice and close here.
Caros telespectadores, boa noite. Hoje nós teremos uma transmissão especial do nosso programa, possivelmente a minha última. E com ela trago um comunicado a fazer para todos vocês. Descobri algo nas últimas semanas que tem me assombrado desde então. Palavras não serão o bastante para descrever o que descobri. Portanto, eu vou precisar mostrar. E talvez isso venha assombrar vocês, assim como tem me assombrado. Mas a minha profissão, o meu trabalho, foi revelar a verdade durante todos esses anos. E se quisermos nos libertar, preciso que todos saibam disso que tenho a mostrar. Por isso, acho que todos sintonizem bem seus aparelhos. Não cruzem suas pernas, isso é importante. Mas fiquem confortáveis com a coluna reta e observem com atenção.
Interesting. All right. Well, that was Teleforum, and it looks like there are quite a couple of ways to play this game. It looks like there's a bunch of secrets here for us to find and missing tapes. And I think we may have to jump back into this at some point and maybe try some alternate dialogue paths. That is going to be the end for this playthrough, however, though. Thanks so much for stopping by and watching, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care.